guys, good morning. I just wanted to I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible, but I wanted to continue to mount the rest of these sets so that they're not just sitting here. So I've got 1, 2, 3 to mount, and then we can put these away. So I am going to be doing that with you. Alright, so I am just going to sit and do these with you really quickly. And then I have something else to do after this that I was going to show you guys that I didn't get to show you in yesterday's video. So we're going to do that as well. Okay, so my apologies for the weird angle and the lighting because I have the lighting set up on the other side of my table and that's where I work. So this side of the table is not as lit up, but I'm working on that. I don't feel the need to kind of light up my whole table because I just don't use the whole thing at once. When I'm at my excuse me, when I'm at my table and I'm doing my nails, I'm not really using the whole table, at once. Like, I will use the whole table. I do use the whole table, but because I've got stuff on top of the table as well, and so I'm not using the table like every single time that I do my nails and sitting at my table doing my nails or doing something. I'm not using the whole table at once. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take our double-sided sticky tape here, and I'm just going to put one strip kind of at the top and one strip towards the bottom. Everyone does it differently. You can do this however you'd like. Then I just take my scissors, and I won't bore you with this, so I will just speed through this really quickly, and I'll just set up the rest of these. That way you don't have to sit with this. Okay, so we are done with these. What I'm going to do is peel the little red tape off. these are finished, we are going to swing over to the other side of my desk. All right. And you know what? Before recording this video, I was thinking of if I can find them. Here they are. I was thinking of these guys. The French nail tip guides. So I'm going to show you my idea. Alright, so we did a video yesterday reviewing the new to me acrylic art pens from Madame Glam. And I did review a few of them, and I wanted to play around with a few of them today. I believe I opened the dark gray and the red yesterday. So maybe we will play around with a few of these. I have some swatch sticks already out in the video. These were the swatches that we were doing. I still want to review these gel paints, so please stay tuned. I think that I'm going to review these right after this video, so stay tuned if that's something that you'd like to see. But I was thinking about these guys, these tip guides, and there's all sorts of different styles here, as you can see. I have to turn this one over. So they're all different styles, and I wanted to see what I can do with these pens and these tip guides. So let's see what we can do. I am going to start with maybe unwrapping one or two of these. Excuse the airplane flying by. I am just going to buff these swatch sticks really quickly because I believe that the acrylic paint kind of works better on a buffed surface instead of a glossy kind of shiny surface. So that's what I'm doing really quickly, and I'll be right back. Each pen comes completely sealed, if you can see that. Alright, so if you don't know about these acrylic pens, you need to shake them up real good before you go ahead and start priming them to work. So that's what I'm going to do really quickly off camera. Okay, so I'm going to start maybe with the blue acrylic pen. And again, if you don't know, this is what the tip looks like. It's a felt tip. And because I've shaken it, I don't really know the correct word. So watch the pen work. See how the paint just started creeping towards the tip of the pen. And there you go. It is ready to use. So I'm just going to put this paper towel off to the side. I'm going to cap this for a second just so that we can pick what tip guide we're going to use. And I think I want to use these, so I am going to take them out of here. You can see that I don't really use these at all, but I think I may want to start using them a lot more. So I am just going to simply take off one of these from the bottom. Here we are. And I'm just going to place it wherever I want on the swatch stick. So let's see. I think maybe about there is good. So I'm just going to wrap it around the edges. Make sure that it is, you know, placed well and that it is sticking and not lifting. So this is what we have. This is what it should look like. I know it lifts on the sides, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me much because it shouldn't interfere. And if you'd like, you can probably cut that off. Excuse my nails because I need a fill. 3 weeks in, y'all. 3 weeks in and we're still good. I'm proud of myself. So, I wanted to try and doing a little something with these pens. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. And when I wanted to see if I could take this pen and use the guide to do a French tip, right? So if we wanted to, and don't worry about painting on the tip because or on the guide, because we're just going to remove that sticker anyway. It's not going to stay on there. We're going to remove it. All we want is to create a French tip. We are creating a blue French tip. And I thought that these pens would work really great with these guides. I'm not sure what made me think about these, but I was like, wait a minute. These, first of all, they popped in my head, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute, I think I have some of those. So again, this is what the nail is supposed to look like, or the swatch, right? And we're going to give this 10 to 20 seconds. It says on the directions. I'm going to give it more like 30 seconds to a minute to dry correctly. So let's give this a little bit of time and I'll be right back. So I'm really curious to see if, you know, how flat, because this is paint, it should dry really flat. You know, it's not gel polish. So as you can see here, yesterday I did this swatch. And if my camera wants to focus, we can show you. There we go. Look how flat that paint lies. I mean, it's not sticking up because it's not builded gel. It's not gel polish. It's acrylic paint. So you are not going to get a thickness of your nail at all with these pens. So to say that, when we pull that sticker off after the paint dries, I'm hoping that it's, you know, just lays really flat, which I'm sure it will. I just wanted to, you know, try this idea out. Should I add another layer after that dries? I'm not sure either. I'm going to check on that too. And we're just going to continue to keep playing around with these tip guides and pens. I thought that this was a great idea to help you create a French tip if that's something that you are trying to create. And I just thought that these tip guides and these pens were going to be a great marriage. So I'm going to work on these and see what we can come up with. I can see that, excuse me, I can see that the blue one is still a little bit wet, and it has been more than 10 to 20 seconds. as the directions say on the pen. So that's why I just say maybe give it, 30 seconds to a minute. It's been about a minute and a half. So I'm just going to give it about another minute and then we'll check it out. All right, so I set up the next two swatches so that we aren't waiting. My apologies, my AC just wanted to pop on and I said, no girl, not right now. I'm busy. Can't be having all that noise in the background. Okay, so I am just working on this swatch as the other swatches kind of dry. And I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not kind of going like this with it. I'm doing big, long strokes because I noticed that if I go like this, it kind of, do you see what happens? So it'll take the paint away. Now, I haven't been able to see if layering this paint, like I have not added a second layer to any of the swatches, so I don't know how layering works with these pens, but I do want to try it out. So we will try it out by the end of the video. I'm just trying to make sure that there's a good first layer on here. And you just want to make sure that these dry 100%, I would say, before you add a top coat or nail art or any other nail art or anything like that. So make sure that these dry really, really well. When you use them, they look shiny and, they have a shiny look to them. When they are dry, they kind of have like a matte look to them. So that's how you know that they are ready to go. All right, and since the gray is already open, I'm just going to use the dark gray for this one. So let's see. I'm going to start on this side of the nail. It looks black on camera, but this is not black. It is really dark gray. I do have a black one, but I have not opened it yet. Maybe we'll do another video with the black and white. But these are cool because the guides allow you to, they're a guide. It's helping you to create a line, a French tip line. So after the paint dries, you are able to remove the sticker. Just don't do it yet, I would recommend, until the paint dries. Just like a gel polish. If you're using this with gel polish, you don't want to pull it off when the paint is wet, do you? You want to wait for the paint to be dried. So that's what we're going to do here. I mean, it does look jet black. I really, for some reason, because I did this swatch yesterday, I thought that it looked gray to me, but I guess it is black. I'm not sure if this is black as well. I'm not sure if I received two black pens. I do think that this is black as well. I don't know why I thought this was like a really dark gray yesterday, but it is jet black. It is very, very black. So I like the pigmentation because sometimes with gel polishes or paints, you can't really get a really pigmented black. So I do like this pen and the pigment that it has. It's really, really nice. So let's give that a chance to dry. I am now going to visit the very first swatch that we did, which was the blue one. I'll put this over here so that I know in order the drying times. So, see how now the blue paint is now dried. It is not wet or shiny anymore. It is matte. So I am going to, just so that my fingers are not in the way, I'm going to grab a pair of tweezers. I'm going to have some more fun with the other swatches, but I just wanted to see how this works. So I don't know if this is going to work. So together we are doing this together. So I'm going to try to grab onto it as best as I can and remove it. If not, I will use my fingers. But this is good that it has really good adhesion. Sorry, I'm going to have to use my finger a little bit to help it along. And I wouldn't reuse this. Look how beautiful that is. Now, if you have a little bit of paint, it's beautiful. I'm so excited that this worked. If you have a little bit of paint that you want to kind of clean up because it got underneath, no worries. You can just use a little bit of acetone and a really fine line brush and clean that right up. But I am very, very happy with this swatch and these stickers. I think that worked very, very well, and I'm going to continue to use this idea because so many things just popped. Like that looks like a little wave to me. You can kind of keep layering these and create waves. So many ideas just popped into my head just seeing this right here. So we're going to continue and see what the other swatches look like. And actually, we're going to pull the, what exactly do they call these? The tip guide. We are going to pull the tip guide off of the pink one, but on the red one, as it's still wet, I kind of want to play around and add another color to this space here. So let's see how that goes. I want to do another bright color, so let's do blue. Let's do blue to, because I really want to be able to see the difference here. So if you need to shake up your pen again, go ahead and do that. I don't believe I need to. We're just going to literally color in. You don't have to be the best, you know, person or best at. You do want to be the best person. That's not what I meant to say. Like artists, you don't have to be, you know, fabulous at coloring. You know what I mean? Because literally you are drawing, coloring in these spaces. Very, very different from a gel polish. So again, I'm going to put that down, let it dry, and we will return back to it. But for now, we are going to take our pink, and with our tweezers, we are going to pull this tip guide off. I still have the other one attached. We're going to pull this tip guide off, and I can already tell that some of the pink got underneath, but that's okay. That's where you bring in your really tiny brush with a little bit of acetone, and just like if you were creating your own smile line, with some gel polish, if you were kind of just doing it organically, you would probably clean up the smile line anyways. So I want to show you exactly how to clean that up. Alright, and with some acetone on my brush, I am going to gently clean up, or you can take some alcohol. I think alcohol would probably work a little better, but I want to clean up this smile line and just be very careful because I don't want to mess up our beautiful line that we have. So if alcohol works better for you, go ahead and do that. Sorry, I'm just doing this very slow because I don't want to mess up our line. I could probably do a little bit better than that, but just to show you how easy it is to clean up, I still could perfect that line a little bit, but not bad, not bad. I want to play around with this black one. We are going to take the pink, and I'm going to go on the other side of the black, and we're going to create a pink and black nail. So I'm using this side of the brush, as you can see. Very, very easy to apply this paint. I would not apply too much paint by the sticker. I try to thin it out, and make sure that you have your sticker pushed down very nicely, because if not, you might get a little bit of seepage of the paint underneath the sticker, or you have applied maybe too much paint. But we are going to see here how this works, and it doesn't have to be perfect because we're just playing around here, and I'm just going to give that an opportunity to dry. So try this out. It really does work. I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it does, as you can see. So much fun. I'd probably take an even thinner brush than what I had to clean up the smile line, but very, very fun. I love these acrylic art pens. If you have not gotten a chance to kind of work with them, I recommend that you do. I will leave a link in the description of where you can obtain these, find these, purchase these, grab these up. Grab them up because they are so much fun. They do only last 12 months when after they are opened. I'm not sure if I said it in the video. I do know that I said it in my last video, but these pens are just like the rest of gel polishes on the Madam Glam website, but these are vegan, cruelty-free, 21 free formula, and HEMA free. So get your hands on these. Also, they are very, very easy to clean up. So if you get any on your table surface, I have mine covered, but if you get any on your table surface or even on your hands, a little bit of alcohol and it will kind of wash right away. So don't worry about it staining. So it didn't come out perfect, but you guys get the point. Again, if you want to perfect that line, get in there with a little bit of alcohol and you can kind of wipe up that line. It's paint, so it probably is going to seep under the sticker a little bit, but that's why you just want to make sure that side came out flawless. But you just want to make sure that you're not adding too much paint, and then you also want to make sure that you have the sticker pressed down really, really well. I tried to clean up as best as possible. You get the picture, just so that you understand and get the gist of what I'm talking about. Look how cool that is. I think that these tip guides come in really, really clutch. So if you do not know what tip guides are, go ahead and look for some. I'm sure you can find some on Amazon, online somewhere. Just type in tip guides for nails maybe, and these most likely will pop up. I'll try to leave a link, maybe to Amazon or something where you can find these. I can't link these specific ones. I'll try to find them, but I've had these for years, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find these exact ones for you. If I do, again, I will link it. If I'm just going to try to link, the closest ones that I can find to it if I don't find those exact ones. So the pink's still a little wet. I'm going to give it, a couple more minutes to dry, and we'll be right back, and this video will be done for. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that like button if you like this video, and leave a comment if you feel you need to. And I will see you guys in my next video. It's not goodbye for now, or just yet, because I still want to show you this one. So just give me a minute. Alrighty. So let's see here. This is our last little swatch. Let's see what we got. Oh, the sticker broke. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, yes it was. Just kidding. Just kidding, because I added 2 stickers on it because the sticker wasn't long enough. So let me try and pry this off of this nail without damaging what we did. Alright, there we go. So like I said, I did add 2 stickers because the one sticker wasn't long enough and I wanted to kind of do a swirl all the way down the nail. There we go. See? So yeah, we got a little bit of seepage, but that's okay. We can clean that up really quickly. I just have acetone on my brush, but you can go ahead and use some alcohol if you'd like. And because it's black, it is very pigmented, so it might take a little bit to... Sorry, I just had to get some more acetone. But it might take a little bit to kind of clean this up the way that you want it. But you can clean it up real nice. It just might take you a little bit. And like I said, black is very pigmented, so it might take you a minute. And I probably would use a thinner brush than this one to clean up your lines. But again, it doesn't have to be perfect because we are just practicing here. So there you go. See how nice and quick and easy it is to clean up. Yeah, you still have a little bit of pigment, but that's when you can still go in with a really thin brush and continue to clean it up. So there you have it. There you have it. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think down below of this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.